Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday tomorrow, so my wife's parents are coming over for lunch. I'm going to try and prepare something a little bit special as a treat. I've got this piece of salmon here, which is about 2 kilos, I think, just under. It's been opened up and the bones have been removed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare a marinade, leave it flesh down in the marinade overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to smoke it over a good few hours next to the campfire. I'm probably going to serve it with maybe like a Raita, like a yogurt and cucumber dip, and maybe a tomato salsa, like a Pico De Gallo, but with some chickpeas chucked in there as well, something like that. But for now, we're going to prepare the marinade, and then we're going to leave it overnight. Okay, so for the marinade, we're going to go for like a teriyaki style marinade. I've got some thyme, rosemary, bay leaves, some ginger, garlic, shallots, and I've also got a few lemons off the tree in the garden, soy sauce, and then some teriyaki sauce. And we're going to bung it all in the bowl here, and then chuck the salmon in on top. Okay, so the marinade is pretty much ready. Before I put it in, I'm just going to cut off the dorsal fin, because it's massive. I'm just going to very lightly score the salmon just to help the marinade penetrate. It'll also help the smoke penetrate tomorrow as well. There we go, excellent. And as a little treat, we're going to just put a little bit of honey just to help it all stick together. I would possibly season with salt at this point, but the soy sauce is pretty salty, so I don't think we will. Right, let's get that in there. So flesh side down. We're just push it all in there. It's tight, but she's in there. All right, we'll cover that over and we'll leave it overnight in the fridge. Okay. Oh, cheeky. Everything's really damp today. It's been raining. So this is some used cooking oil from cooking the fish and chips. I'm just going to chuck a little bit on there to help out. Hello. You helping? Right then, folks, we've got our salmon, got our fire going. We're going to get it smoking. Let's have a quick look. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but you can maybe. Ooh, it's all leaking out. Ooh, that's what it looks like. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, there she blows. She's a pretty beast, pretty heavy. Oh yeah, good colour, look. Beautiful. Oh, the smell is amazing. Okay, so we're going to prep it now. So these grills are super cool because they've got the little legs to stand on over the campfire or to hook it onto stuff, such as the tripod. But mainly you can put a piece of fish in, close it up, and then you just flip the whole grill. So you're not having to worry about the fish sticking and stuff like that. So we're just going to grab it, flip it over, ditch some of that stuff. We don't need that. Get rid of most of the stuff that might burn. I'm just worried about the garlic and whatnot. There you go, look. And we just flop it in there. It's already hot because we've been sort of burning it all off. All the stuff from last time. You see, it just closes up like that. And then we're just going to stand her up pretty much like that. We're just going to leave it like that now for an hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll just sort of play it by ear. Salmon is a very oily fish. You can eat it raw. So in reality, it doesn't really matter how long you cook it for. It's kind of just down to you know, your taste, I suppose. But we're going to leave it there and we're just going to keep checking on it regularly, at least for now. Right then, whilst the salmon's cooking, we're going to prepare two little things to eat with it. We're going to do a Pico De Gallo, which is basically like a salsa, like a Mexican salsa. Tomato, onion, pepper, garlic, chili. And then we're also going to do like a Raita or like a yogurt, like a cucumber yogurt flavour with lemon. So to get things going, we're going to take the skin off the tomatoes. Put a little X like that in the bottom, like so. And then boiling water. Let's leave that to one side. Oh, that is hot. That'll do its thing. And while we're doing that, so for the Pico de Gallo, we're going to go half white, half red for flavour. So I think we'll only use half this cucumber, it's pretty big. We always peel cucumbers here. The skin tends to be quite bitter, so it's just a bit dead easy just to blitz off the skin. I also tend to take out the watery bit as well. You don't need that watering down any sort of marinade or dressing that you put on there. Nicely chopped, as fine as we can. This is just natural yogurt, unsweetened. Lemon juice. Half a lemon. We're going to go pepper. I'm going to go salt. We're going to go olive oil, not much. I'm going to mix up. Quick taste. Good. Have a little bit more lemon. And we've got here some herbs. I'm going to use some dill. There's a lot of dill in here. In fact, no, we're not going to use some dill. We're going to use some mint. I actually think that would be better. A few folds. When I think about it, I'm going to put in just a small garlic clove or half a big garlic clove. See what I mean? Super teeny weeny. Oh no. Lost that one. I'll do it again. That can go in there as well. You see, not too much. Perfect. Mix it up. So this is just some rosemary. It's actually white rosemary, or the flower's white anyway, just from the garden there. And we just chuck this on. Creates a lot of smoke, which helps infuse the salmon. One of the things I like the most about this style of cooking is how it's just passive. I'm not physically doing anything really, apart from sort of tending to the fire and making sure it doesn't burn, you know, moving it sort of up and down, closer and lower, depending on what's going on with the fire. It's not something where you're there constantly having to keep on top of it, which is super relaxed for, you know, cooking it up on a weekend. Every now and then we just put a little bit, this is actually bay, so we just put a bit of bay and a bit of rosemary every now and then, because it's very, very green. The bay leaves have got a lot of natural oils, so even though they're green, they tend to burn really well, but they do create a lot of smoke, which obviously helps flavour the salmon. Okay, let's flip it. Right, let's check the old toms. I mean, I don't know, actually we'll leave them a little bit, we'll just do the pepper. We'll put a big garlic clove in this one. We've got some chili peppers, which I'm going to go for a decent sized one. We've got kids here today, so we're going to de-seed it because it doesn't need to be that aggressive. Be really careful with chilies. Don't touch your eyes or your nose once you've been cutting, after you've been cutting chilies, because you will properly know about it. Speaking from experience, we're going to try and make it as small as we can get it. That goes in there as well. Now we're going to check on the tomatoes. So the skin just peels off like that. Once I've finished peeling the tomatoes, we're going to quarter them all. Like so. And then I'm going to dish the seeds because it's just a bit too watery. So there's all my tomatoes all cut up nice and easy. They go in there like that. Chickpeas. Bit of water. Oh, that was hot. Just run a bit of water over them. Give them a quick wash. And it can go in there as well. Now usually I'd put coriander in there, but there wasn't any in the supermarket. So we do have some dill, but I don't think I want to bother. I'm going to put a bit of lemon juice in there. I'm also going to put a little tiny bit of vinegar, not much. Olive oil. Season with salt and pepper. Tomatoes love salt. And have a little bit of a mix up. Don't be afraid to get your hands in. Ah, there we go. You beauty. Man, that is a tasty looking salad to accompany this salmon. It's good for salt. A bit more vinegar. Not much. A bit more. That's just pretty much good to go. Raita or cucumber yogurt, and then Pico De Gallo with chickpeas in it. Look at that, would you? Absolutely amazing. Let's get it eaten. Oh, listen to that crust. There we go, look. The marinade is unbelievably good. Oh yeah, so is the rest. Enough chat, it's lunchtime. Cheers folks.